Hello, this is Daniel here, doing today's group talk summary for May 30, 2011. I had 4 participants today, Ikuya, Yumiko, Yukihiko, and Miyuki. And today's topic was how to enjoy your communication network, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Okay, so before we talked about today's topic, it was my first time meeting Miyuki. So each of us gave a short introduction. Miyuki is an executive assistant. I think she works for a DVD company. So yeah, we had a bunch of small talk. We talked about each of our hobbies. Then eventually we moved on to the topic. 50% of the class use a communication network. So when I say 50%, 2 people had accounts with Facebook. One person had an account with Facebook. Another person had many accounts: Facebook, Twitter, yeah, and even some mobile accounts like Glee or Mobage. But then the other 2 students, one of them signed up for a Facebook account about 8 years ago, but the student hasn't felt the need to use it. And one student is in the same boat. He also signed up for Twitter, but he doesn't feel the need to use his account either. So then I tried to have the 2 students that do use communication network to try and teach the 2 that don't use it that they should use the communication network. So I mentioned that a good thing with the communication networks is that if something happens, like in March we had the big earthquake, I was able to talk with all of my family and friends from all over the world, but my fiance, at that time, she didn't have a communication network, so she tried calling her parents and she wanted to know if they were safe, but the mobile companies, the service was cut off. So I think you should open an account just for standby, just as a precaution if the worst was to happen again. Okay? Of course, there are other reasons why and how we can enjoy communication network. So let's move on to the new vocabulary and example sentences. Just one word today. We came across the word prune. Okay. There are 2 meanings for prune. Of course, usually when you hear prune, you think of a dried plum, which is a fruit that you can eat. But in this case, the definition is to cut off some of the branches from a tree, bush, etc., so that it will grow better and stronger. For example, when should you prune roses? This means, when is the best time to cut the rose branches so that it will grow better and stronger? When, I don't know. But yeah, it came across because we were talking about gardening. So yeah, that came across in the good and new. Yeah, so I guess that wraps it up for today. Thanks again for coming, and it was my pleasure. I hope to see you again in another group talk soon. Bye for now.